Hey, I'm Will Sayre from MovieWeb. It's great to be speaking with you, Destry. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. Congratulations on Please Don't Feed the Children. I thought it was great.
Thank you.
I was curious, as director, upon, first reading the script, was there one element or component, something in particular that really drew you to it, or something that really spoke to you, maybe, um, that made you say, sort of, sign me up kind of thing?
I would say the dynamic between the kids was really intriguing.
Yeah.
I definitely wanted to make something with an ensemble cast, and it was a quick read. Like it was a page turner, and I enjoyed that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a sucker for ensemble movies, and yeah, the kids were great, and yeah, the two adult leads, of course, both actors I'm a huge fan of, and I was curious for them, Michelle and uh Giancarlo, like, could you talk about
Mhm.
casting them? I'm going, Downton Abbey, Breaking Bad, all that. I mean, could you talk about, I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like they were perfectly cast. Was that sort of your vision from the get-go, choosing them?
Yeah, I'd spoken about Giancarlo with the team for a while, I think before Michelle Dockery. Because I really did envision
Yeah.
him as that character. And we were so lucky to
Yeah.
get him. And he was incredible to work with. And Michelle Dockery, we, of course, like with any casting, you send the script, you send it as an offer, and she read it and she liked it and she wanted to meet with me. So we met over Zoom and she just like, we just really clicked and she clearly, you know, is passionate about what she does. And it's a lot for somebody to jump into a first time directing job or to work with a first time director. I mean, it's taking, a chance on me and I really like I just truly I was so grateful and we had a really great time working together.
Well, that's great. That's wonderful to hear. I mean, like I said, they were pitch perfect in the roles, Sean Carlin in particular just looked the part, right? When you see
Yeah.
him, that's great. And for you, gearing up to shoot this, during the pre-production process, did you find yourself brushing up or watching any sort of post-apocalyptic or just sort of young adults or movies to sort of help with the prep process?
Yeah, so my DP and I, we spent a while preparing for this. And, I try to stay away from watching movies when I'm either in production or in prep, only because I think that it's easy to get so inspired by one film and then kind of want to not copy it or copy anything about it, but sort of make it in the light of however that genre was. Like if I watched an indie film or, more of like a crime film, it's not the film that we were making. So what we did do is we did a lot of research um, on, specific shots that have been done in the past and I storyboard everything. So I'd storyboarded the whole movie. And then when I started working with the DP, he was the one really pulling all these references, sort of to match the idea of my storyboards. And if there wasn't a reference with the storyboard, then we just used the idea of the shot that I came up with. Um, so, the only movies that I would watch were animated films. And Coraline was
Cool.
a huge inspiration, especially for Michelle Dockery's character.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Coraline. That did not come to mind, but now that you mention it, I mean, yeah, that's great. But yeah, that's very interesting, and storyboarding it all, that's great, and it shows. I mean, it's so well shot, and yeah, I can't wait for everyone else to see it. And I was sort of poking around online. It looks like, I might be wrong, but it looks like you might be directing the upcoming film Four Assassins and a Funeral. And if so, it looked like a cool premise. there's anything you can share about that.
Yeah, that one, where I'm actually I've that one is I put that one to the side. And I'm doing a murder mystery
Oh,
right
cool.
now. So
Cool.
we'll have more on that soon.
Okay. I had to ask,
Yes.
Cool. Is there any, yeah, okay. So wait to hear about the murder mystery. Everyone
Yeah.
loves a murder mystery, but
Who doesn't?
cool. And I know you've done some acting, of course. I mean, is there something you're gearing up to appear on camera for, or just sticking this behind the lines?
No.
Okay, okay,
No.
okay.
Nope.
Um,
Yeah,
well,
no,
cool.
I quit acting a while ago.
Okay, okay, okay.
I like to be
Uh,
behind the camera now.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That was how it sort of was with me back in the day. I did some acting and then I started shooting some stuff. I'm like, I think I like this more.
Yeah. But it is important for a director to understand acting.
Right.
So I am glad that I studied it and can have sort of a sense of what actors, need and how to help them through their work.
Of course. Is there one part, I mean, and no spoilers, of course, one element or scene or sequence about Please Don't Feed the Children you're particularly excited for viewers to experience? Something you can sort of
Oh,
hint at.
that's hard because how do I explain it without spoiling it?
I know, I know, I know.
You're just gonna have to go see it on the 27th of June.
Yeah,
You can watch
of
it
course.
comfortably in your home,
Yeah.
only
Oh,
on
that's great.
Tubi.
Well, that's what I did, and yeah, it was great, and I'll be sure to spread the word. So yes, so thank you for taking the time to chat with me, Destry, and congratulations again.
Thank you so much.